Good morning! I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am Jana, and in today's video I will be showing you some of the stuff I have crocheted this week. So let's get started. I'm going to go over some of the basic stuff that you have seen before in my other videos. And first things first, it is chickens. I have made a couple of chickens, just two. One in brown because I sold a lot of my chickens at my last market. I still need to make a lot more. I should make more, but I got distracted with some other stuff that I've made. So I made one in brown. The yarn I used for this chicken, I believe, is from Hobby Lobby. It's their version of like Bernat blanket, and to be honest, I do not really care for it. Some of them feel weird. It's not very soft, so I don't think I'll be using that again, but I did see this yarn at Joann. Look at that color. This is Bernat blanket. I don't remember the name of it, but I love this color. It makes me think of cookies and cream, and it makes me hungry, but I love it. It makes the perfect chicken. So I made a chicken in this color. I'll be making a lot more. Up next, I only made one of my cat buns. Still had some left over from my last market, so I don't need to go too crazy on the cat buns, but I made a brown with white little paws. I made some rubber ducks, but the mallard version of the rubber ducks, because I only had one at my previous market and it sold super fast. It was the first thing to go, and I was like, I need more. So I made just two of these mallard ducks. I made quite a few of the fidget mushroom poppets. Normally I make smaller versions in acrylic yarn, but I've enjoyed the colors of this yarn. I think it's the Hobie Toucan, but I love these things. They're so satisfying. And of course, I have to go through and pop all of them to make sure they're up to snuff. But I made two in red, one in pink, and two in blue. I made two corn cobs. I embroidered the eyes on them. I sold out of all of my little corn cobs, so I had to make some more, and I think I actually ran out of the green, so I need more green to make more. I crocheted a baby chick. This is the one I made in my recent tutorial video. So there's that little guy, just one. I made two more turtles, one with a brown shell and one with a purple shell. Nothing too crazy. So now we're getting into my newer things, stuff I haven't made before. And first up is this axolotl. And this axolotl is a pattern, I followed the video tutorial by Sweet Softies, and I love it. It is just the cutest little axolotl. I wasn't sure if I was gonna love it or not, but after making it, I want to make so much more. I love it. And I actually got some more yarn colors to make a light blue body color with the dark blue little fin things. And I'm excited to make more of these. It was super quick and easy, and I love it. I love it so much. I haven't had an axolotl at any of my markets because this was my first axolotl I've ever made, so we'll have to see how it sells at the next market. So this pattern was recommended to me. I was struggling to find a little mini pig pattern, and there he is. There's this little mini pig. I can't remember the name. I'll make sure to put it on the screen or in the description, but it wasn't terrible to make. It's not like it was hard. I just don't know. I don't think it looks that cute, and I stuffed the head too much. And he's a little top heavy. He leans forward. But I mean, he's still cute. So he's just gonna be all by his lonesome. I still have the large pig I made, so I'll have him over there with that one. Up next, I actually freehanded these. If you've seen my previous videos, I think in my market prep video, I showed a reindeer that I crocheted, and I didn't really care for it. It came out way bigger than I expected, and it ended up selling. So I was like, I need to make more reindeer, I suppose. So I decided to freehand my own, and I made them in two different colors. I'll show you the first one. Ta-da! Here's my little reindeer. This was the first one I made, and I'm so happy with how it came out. I gave him his own little scarf and everything. I gave him these little like baby reindeer antlers just because I didn't want to have to deal with making like the long ones that like split off. So I just did like, took the easy route. I did give him a little tail. But yeah, I freehanded this guy, and this is the other color I did. It's a lighter color, and I gave it a green scarf. And it's so cute. I love these guys. I'm so proud of myself for freehanding these, and I think I might have to make more. I don't know if I will sell the pattern for this. It just depends on how the feedback is. I guess if a lot of people really like the way these look, I might release a pattern. Kind of a lot of sewing. If you're not big into sewing, you wouldn't like making this because the head is separate from the body. You have to sew the head to the body. You have to sew all the legs to the body, and you have to sew the ears and the antlers onto the body. I surface crocheted, or I just attached yarn to the back and then chained and made the tail, so that wasn't sewn on. And then of course the scarf you make separately, and then you just wrap it around it. But yeah, I love the way they came out. They're so cute. They're super cute, and I think I'm gonna need to make more for sure. This is another new make of mine. I saw this pattern, or I saw someone post a picture of this, of the finished product on Instagram. I fell in love with it, and I was like, I need to make that. I love it. And so I bought the pattern, and it's a little bunny holding a heart. Oh my gosh. I love bunnies. I love floppy-eared bunnies. So I fell in love with this, and I knew I had to make it, and I love that it was holding a little heart. It's so cute. My biggest complaint about the pattern is that you literally have to sew everything together. Like, none of this is like one piece. Like, you have to sew the head to the body, you have to sew the arms to the body, the legs to the body, you have to sew the heart to the arms, you have to sew the ears on, and you have to sew the tail on. Of course, I had to give it its little bushy tail. And but it really is super cute, and I love it. I think when I make it again, I might raise the eyes a little bit because they seem a little low. That's actually one of the things I'm working on now. I'm in the middle of working on that. But I love this bunny. The next one, I'm going to give it a pink heart, just so it has some variety. So this was a first for me. I crocheted a jellyfish. Look at this guy. So cute. I was dying to use these eyes. These eyes, I just got them in from AliExpress, and they're little holographic eyes, and I got a pack with different colors, and I've been dying to use them, and I figured it looked perfect with these colors. I had a lot of leftover of this Big Twist plush yarn. My mind just kept drifting towards jellyfish. My husband was saying I need to make the jellyfish off of SpongeBob. And so I was like, that actually might be kind of cool. I might need to do that. But yeah, I love this jellyfish. I love the eyes so much. I love them. When I first started crocheting, I only used like the little black, like completely black safety eyes. And I tell you what, it's like a game changer when you start getting these big, cutesy, colorful eyes. They make them like come to life. I don't know, they're just so adorable. I love them. And now I want to use them on literally everything I crochet. And like I said, I will be linking all the patterns to what I've made in the description. This next thing I made, I didn't plan for it. I had a lot of this yarn left over, and I didn't know what to make with it. And yeah, it was unexpected, but I'm so happy I made it. I saw this pattern on Instagram. It was a free pattern. And it's Ditto. It's the Pokemon Ditto. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. It's huge. It is huge because I used the Big Twist plush blanket yarn because I had a lot of this color left over. And oh my gosh, I love it. It's like perfect pillow. It's the perfect cuddly pillow. And I love his face. He's just perfect. He's perfect to me. I love him. And even though he looks kind of simple, he kind of took a while to make. He took a little bit to crochet, But I'm so happy with him and how he came out. I want to cuddle him all the time. All the time. I didn't necessarily make him for like a market. I will display him at the market, although it'll be one of those like I secretly hope he doesn't sell because I love him so much. He's just so perfect. If you couldn't tell, I like Pokemon. I have a crocheted Eevee up there on my display, and I love that Eevee so much. That was the first time I ever did that technique with the fluff, where you like attach yarn and you brush it out with one of those like slicker brushes or whatever, and that was an experience. So this last thing I crocheted this week, it definitely took a while. It's not really market friendly at all, but I really did it for myself. I wanted to see how it came out. I will have him out at my next market to sell, although I don't know if he will because he's a little expensive. He'll be expensive, but I love him so much, and it is a baby dragon. Ah, I love him so much. This is the biggest size safety eye I've ever used on a project. I think these are 25 millimeter, and oh my goodness, look at them. They're huge and they're perfect. They look so good on this dragon. I love this dragon. I had this color, a lot of it left over, and I had a lot of this color, and I couldn't decide what to make, so then finally I was like, you know what? I have this dragon pattern I haven't touched. I need to do it. And here he is, he, she, whoever, however you be. It's just adorable. Look at those spikes. The only thing I did change, like that, the only thing I made differently as opposed to what the pattern did, the pattern is very big on having it have ears along with the big horns. And I'm just not a big ear person on dragons, so I kind of freehanded my own little horns to put on the sides, frame the face, and that's just my personal preference on dragons. I like them very horny. Anyways, I did also change the tip of the tail. The way they had it more like rounded off and pointed, like almost like a leaf shape, but I wanted mine more like a diamond or triangle shape. So that is what I did there. And another thing that was different was I surface crocheted these lines onto the wings. They embroidered it like they didn't specify how they made the line on the wings. They said they embroidered it and that was it. So I don't know what they did. They definitely did something different than what I did, but this was the only way I felt like it looked good, I guess. But yeah, here is my dragon, and I am so proud of it. I'm so proud of this dragon. It's just too adorable. I am going to make another, I don't know when, but I got, my mom and I went and did some yarn shopping. She wanted me to make Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. So we got black yarn, and I just need to order some green safety eyes for that one, and I'm excited for that one. That one is going to be super cute. But these were just the colors I had on hand, and I felt like they did well together. I love the color combo. It's just so adorable. I can't say how long it took me, because it took a while, but you know how it is when you're crocheting, it seems like everyone interrupts all the time. So it wasn't like a straight sit down work on it. But he's adorable. There's a lot of sewing involved, like a lot of sewing. You have to sew the head to the body, all the arms and the legs. Like you had to sew the foot to the thigh and then that to the body and sew the wings on. And you really have to stuff this part of the wing really full to make it sturdy or else they're just going to be floppy. But yeah, I really enjoyed this pattern, and it was really easy to follow, and I am going to make another dragon, that's for sure. It's too adorable. But anyways, that is what I have crocheted all this week. You can see them all over here. I guess you can't really see the reindeer. You just see their ears. But yeah, this was everything I crocheted. It's not too bad. I probably would have some more if I had more time to crochet, but it was kind of a busy week with work and whatnot. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like to see the things I make, please like and subscribe so I know to make more content like this. If you have any recommendations on what you think I should make or what I should try, what you would like to see me crochet, please let me know in the comments. I read them all. I may not respond to all of them because sometimes it's overwhelming. But I really appreciate everyone that comes and stops by. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love seeing your beautiful face, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!